Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world. Star Station TE, which stands for Tatter Edition, will be the map of choice. Gold and Platinum duking it out. Protoss and Zerg duking it out. EnderSword and that other guy, also duking it out. We got a lot of duking going on here. At the top left will be our purple Protoss player from Clan DG. So I believe those dashes on each side are sort of a kind of a placeholder, kind of like an exclamation point on each side if you guys speak Spanish. EnderSword, our purple Protoss player on Star Station, a large two-player map. At the bottom right will be Mutagen, a Zerg player, not quite purple, but pink. The pink Zerg player. Teamless, clanless at the moment. Get your notebooks out, guys, because this guy, he's gonna show us a little something. He's gonna show us something. I just have a feeling. I just call it woman's intuition if you must. I got a feeling. And when you get that feeling, you most likely require sexual healing. Pylon going down at the bottom. We've seen so many one gate expands going down in the pro scene and in the amateur scene. It's always quite refreshing to see a forge to see what appears to be a forge fast expand starting. A lot of players these days opting for that gateway first opener, the gateway expand opener, so that they have the option of putting on some gateway pressure onto what could be a very fast foot expansion. Pool going down. No fast hatch for this player. He might have seen last game and saw that that's just not the route he wants to take. What is a Terran's bunker rush is a Protoss's cannon rush, and both can be incredibly powerful given the situation, given the scouting times, given what you got back at home. Little juking and shooting going here isn't really going to delay this expansion too much, and if he can actually take out the scouting probe, I think it's actually completely worth it, because suddenly the EnderSword would be in the dark, but that drone going to take the high road, not going to actually give that probe the killing blow, and we'll continue on. This probe will be able to scout a little bit more, as we do get the Nexus first before the Forge, before the Gateway. I think. I do believe. Alrighty, the wall is already finished, and some Fortlings coming out here. Now, Fortlings is nothing to wave your tail at here, but these Fortlings are going to be splitting up. One Ling's going to be checking over here at the third, making sure there's no pylon power going around here. Wouldn't be surprised to see him check out any of those towers over here. And these links are going to be used completely defensively as opposed to offensively, because how offensive would it be to see 4 lings running on by before the cannon is even finished? The timing would be very, very close here if those 4 lings ran directly for the wall. Fortunately, that's not going to happen this game, as the double gas is going down at 420. That means take out your pipes. And do it just because. Actually not getting a second gas here. This could be a huge telltale sign. We're still not getting a second gas. Oh, I am very excited to see what EnderSword is going to pull out here, as we still don't see any second gas. But here's the problem. Here's a little situation going on over here. Is this Overlord from Mutagen will be able to scout in here, and the moment he sees no second gas here, we're going to see a very big reaction coming out on Mutagen's side of the map here. Nice standard vision coming from these Overlords. 5 minutes in, running in that Overlord to scout. Looks like now that second gas is going down, but is it a ploy? Is it a plot to juke him? Mutagen is gonna. I feel like he's scouting a little fast with his Overlord, sacrificing it in, but he might be able to actually still get that out, as we have nothing on the ground that shoots up yet from our Protoss player. Our Zerg player, on the other hand, has a few queens over here, taking the double gases at the main third expansion. Now building. We're really seeing that third expansion going down a tad later than we're used to seeing here. Now, here we go. This is about to get personal because right here we see 0 saturation going down on the gas. And now saturating gas here, but I think we're going to see, what we're going to see here is a very heavy gateway pressure coming on. We'll see how right or wrong I could be. No real defenses going on here for Mutagen. I feel like Mutagen is feeling very honky-dory right now. Just about zero units. 0 units out other than the drones, and that's really what you want. It's really, that's really how it's supposed to be. If you don't need them, don't make them. So the further you can get your economy, the faster for any one of these races, the better. How many gateways do we got down? We got a total of 6 gateways. There's a 6 gateways with the 7th gateway. Do we have the +1 by any chance? No +1 starting up here. And do we have any probes out on the map here? Now this ling, any of these lings on any of these watchtowers are going to be able to spot some of this pressure here. We do see the Zealot going down ahead of time to clear the way for what's going to be a very big mineral heavy gateway push. 3 creep tumors are going to spread the creep 3 times faster here. And still no units on the map. And we got the sneaky probe moving out to place the pylon. Where does it go? It goes right over here, and any minute we're going to see. Now the +1 going down, it looks like it's not going to be in time for the actual engagement, but who knows? It might, as we got all the units moving out here. Right now we only have, we have 2 zealots and 1 stalker moving out here. And I gotta say, Mutagen doing a fantastic job with keeping his eye on the prize here. We had two overlords kind of almost give away their lives to scout. And then here we have a follow-up scout at about 9 minutes. And it is going to see all these gateways, and we are going to see now Hydra production on the way here. Roach production. We're going to see a typical Roach Hydra composition here to defend this 3rd. I don't think Mutagen knows right now which avenue of attack he needs to defend for. No one actually has a tower here, and right now EnderSword gearing it up to go for it here. We actually don't have a lot of zealots in this composition, which I'm actually a little surprised considering we had that no pylon for you, mister, because that creep spread is the direct counter to pylons, which is a little surprising because of that 2nd gas being so late. Here we do have, it looks like the Gateway Army looking a lot powerful. The time warp goes down. It is going to delay and take out a few roaches here, and right now it looks like this Zerg Army looking not looking so good here. This Gateway Army looking vastly superior here, but the numbers are not looking good. They're not looking good here for Mutagen. Mutagen's going to be forced back to his natural. The creep spread, I must say though, nonetheless, I must say the creep spread is looking fantastic for Mutagen. Retreating here for another warping, which no matter what is going to mean that we're going to see another attack going on here. And these Mutagen, where are these guys going? These guys need the creep. I don't know why he's going off creep. Rule number 1. You never go off creep, especially when you do a particularly great job at spreading said creep here. Going all in here, but suddenly we only have Hydras left in the composition. And Hydras versus Stalkers, usually not a bad idea for any Zerg player, unless there's twice as many Stalkers as Hydras. At that point, the DPS not paying for itself quite as well here, and we still only have Hydras here, and that's going to be a tough battle here for Mutagen to micro. These Zealots buying so much time for these Stalkers to put in more damage and for more warped-in Stalkers to join this army. The drones come off the line, and that only means one thing. That means GG.